So, like we said, Brian, this is very historic moment for USA cricket this week with the first ODIs on US home soil. You must be very, very excited about it.
Very much so. More than anything else, I'm just a cricket fan at heart. Okay, even in the middle of a work day, I can still, take a slight break from doing what pays the bills and look over and manage to see actual ODI cricket happening on our TV screens, hearing very effective and very entertaining commentary from you all. It's very, very interesting and very exciting for all of us.
Well, thank you. As in, it's early days for USA as a ODI country. So we're all excited, as you said, and I know that you're involved with the youth development, and this is something that is very important as well going forward. Getting the ODI status is all in good, but you have to have the supply of youth talent coming through to maintain that status and get one level above. So can you tell us something on the front of development? What kind of role you're playing, and what are the things we're looking forward for from your side? As we got plenty of audience listening to you here, so can you tell us what you're doing in terms of youth development so that the supply of this talent keep coming and we maintain the ODI status and go big from here?
Well, you nailed it. I think the most important thing that we're doing with all of our cricket activities, obviously there's been a lot of talk about what has happened thus far in US cricket. We're talking about in a couple of years, hopefully having a T20 league. None of those things matter without a constant supply of proper cricketers developed at the grassroots level. So in my mind, it's the most important piece of what we're working on. Our youth development subcommittee has been assembled. It's been going on now. We've been having several, in fact, we have weekly meetings where we discuss everything that needs to happen for US cricket. We're not quite fully ready to roll out all of the plans, but I can tell you just sort of at a very high level, the areas where we're mostly focusing on. I think for the first piece of information that we need to discuss is that there is definitely going to be a national youth tournament. For us, as of right now, I think there are several different pockets in the US where we sort of are doing things on our own, but aren't necessarily pulling in the same direction. With our initiative, hopefully we'll be able to have everyone under the same umbrella and pulling in the same direction, and more than anything else, making sure that all of the talent that is in this country, and at recent count, I believe it was somewhere around 250,000 active players, but we want to identify the best youth players from that group to be able to have them go into the funnel at the wide end, have a process that helps us to identify the best players so that, a year or so from now, we have a very solid group of core, solid potential representatives of US cricket. And so that's sort of the direction in which we're headed. I think we'll definitely get there. And as soon as I mentioned, when our plans come into fruition, with regard to the areas that we're discussing with the youth tournament, we'll be able to roll that out and everyone will be able to hear and be able to anticipate what we're doing. I think it's going to be very exciting, and we're looking forward to getting to that point.
Yeah, that's awesome news for all the cricket lovers and supporters in this country. Because in Canada we had our under-19. Their team, they performed really well. Unfortunately, they lost one game against Canada, but I was going to come down to that we saw some very talented cricketers. I've been following some league cricket as well, so I've seen quite a lot of talent. Is this all needs to be streamlined, and something that you're just doing is absolutely awesome.
I appreciate you saying that. I myself have seen cricketers all throughout this country, as young as age 5, just phenomenal. That I was in Florida for the girls cricket tournament actually last month, and saw a young 5-year-old lady, Tanisha, who was able to play the best shots that you would ever see anybody play anywhere. Wow. And I think Tanisha is a special talent, but she's representative of the greater point that there are talented individuals and cricketers throughout this country. It's a very wide area, from California to New York is 3,000 miles. So there's a whole lot of logistical issues that would come to the fore when you're looking to harness all the talent that we have. But more than anything else, this is an area and a country where there's so much talent, and our challenge is just to be able to harness that talent, get it going all in the same direction, and put all the resources that we can behind it so that U.S. cricket can be better off for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we know that you're quite busy, and we'll look forward to have these conversations with you, and we look forward to keep an eye on that Youth Cup that you mentioned, and we're very excited about it. So we really appreciate for your time today, and we hope you all the best with all your endeavors, and believe me, we're all together. So just all the very best to you from our side, and we look forward to following you more and more.
For saying that. From our side, we're just looking to make sure that the best cricketers get on the park, and in the meantime, everything that you all are doing is working very well, so we appreciate what you're doing to bring the game to that wider audience as well. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Appreciate Brian, and catch up soon. Take care.